Hello there, today we're going to give you an honest review of Saga, another bullet hell style game, and like most of the other ones I reviewed, this one here is just average. So it's not totally horrible and it's not really that great either. It is just another average bullet hell style game. As you can see, it's still early access type thing. It's just 0.12 right there on its version number. At least it has that on there. It has some, it has like 66 achievements to go through on there, so it's got some stuff to do. The upgrade menu is kind of extensive. It does have quite a bit of stuff on there, a little bit more than average, but still not really that much. You have to go there and farm all this gold, and then you get your upgrades that go higher and higher, and you can refund them. The standard stuff. So let's get started and show you what this game is like. You can see the character art, but this guy's okay. But some of these guys, look like trash. Basically, we don't want to say that out loud, type of thing. But they're this kitty cartoony stuff, different characters to unlock with your money and different things you got to do with them. There's not very much going on there. Let's just go there and take the gun person right here and take a look at the survival. There's only 3 maps so far, and they have different difficulty levels, and these maps are just basically big squares, and we can take the different chaos level. It just means it takes more time and it's a little bit harder type of a thing as you go through there. Let's go there and just do an easy one to show you. So you just run around like this and shoot. The map is just a big square. You have little secret weapons you can get and maybe unlock and find and stuff like that as you upgrade. You got little dodges. You got spells you can get when you get enough experience, and you get them with your upgrade thing, and they just you just got to cast them when you're doing it. So let's pick a spell here. This one here is a crappy spell, but let's take it anyways. Right there, you got to see this down there in the magic, and you got to hold the button down and it'll shoot off the spell. And it has little magic points that it uses, and then the map is full of these random things on here that don't respawn. I need 100 gold to activate it, and that's just for one of upgrading your weapons, getting secret weapons type of thing. That that kind of stuff. You can get a good upgrade. Use your accessories and upgrade them with your weapons to increase the special effect. But it's all random. So there, and you do get a couple rerolls, but it's still going to be randomly generated stuff. And the map has it's random stuff on there, but it's still just going to be the same square, the same guys, and the same wave style back and forth, the same mini bosses throughout it type of thing. And the same bosses. But the bosses do have a little bit of randomness going on there. So you're not going to get the exact same mini boss every single time, but you're going to get it might be randomness between 3 or 4. It's going to have little items like this on this game. This is the only kind of neat thing. 50% max damage. Well, that's not a bad item to pick. As you can see, it's floating around with me, and if I take it damage, it will take damage too. So that item will take some damage too. It's kind of like a buffer type of thing. So as you can see, it's almost out of hit points basically. But you can get items, which is bananas in this game, to heal yourself, and it'll heal that item. And if you lose all the hit points, you lose that item's buff. So your buffs are basically temporary buffs, and it's going to be randomly generated too. You can pick your different weapons and different skills. You got to dodge skills you can pick too, and all the basic stuff that you can get. Let's you can pick different weapons, all that kind of stuff. Let's get the big red bone, I guess. I'll just bounce around, I guess. And there's a banana. I can heal myself up. But you got to activate these. That's all there is to this game. The other map, different backgrounds, different type of guys, type of thing. There are more guys like this. There's guys that will shoot at you too, which gets kind of annoying when you get the bigger effects that you get later on when you're leveled up. We get that bone really big type of thing. You'll be able to see the bullets can fly at you with all your guns flying across the screen. Your gun does get upgraded, as usual, but it covers a lot of the screen, and you won't be able to see everything. So it's plagued by all the basic stuff. That's why it's just another average game, because you can't really do anything about all these bullets coming at you and all this kind of stuff. Even if they're slow moving, you still can't see them if your screen is covered in the foreground with all your weapons firing at the same time. Now that kind of stuff. So it's just that kind of game type of a thing. Same old average stuff as we go around there. We'll just pick up that little fireball, yes. Dodge. But yeah, it's just another average bullet hell style game. There's not much to this. You're not going to get much in-depth stuff. It's not going to be that super engaging. And you're just going to, if you want to upgrade your characters and unlock all the characters, all that stuff, it's the same thing over and over again. Take another weapon, that type of style. So yeah, that is it for today. Thanks for watching, and if you're interested in this style of game, I got lots of other reviews if you're looking for one that's not as kiddie as this one here and might be a little bit more in depth depending on your style and your gameplay. But yeah, it's just another game to go through and play and try and max out everything and find everything and see what you can do with your different combinations of weapons and stuff like that. So another average bullet hell today. So thanks for watching, and I will see you later.